I'm okay.
You okay? Ever, how are you doing?
Good evening.
Good evening, good evening. How was your day? How was your day? Was it fine? You don't want to talk today. What's going on? Or you don't hear me? Do you hear me?
Yes.
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 Okay. I was asking you how your day was. Was it fine? Was it easy? Was it difficult? Was it hectic? Was it very busy? Stressing? Hey, Oscar, what's going on? Ever, I can hear you. All right, so,
Ever lo quiere saludar, teacher.
but
¿Qué?
can hear Ever.
Y ahora sí.
I do. I do now.
I don't know what, because I can hear you, but it's supposed you can hear me to me. Right?
Okay.
I have to buy an iPhone. That's the.
You gotta buy an
I need that a cell more expensive. Right?
Okay. All right, guys. So, what do you remember about yesterday's class? Kevin?
What about right now?
I do hear you. Kevin?
Yeah.
What do you remember about yesterday's class? What did we study?
The WH words and
Okay,
question. Question.
WH words, right? WH words. So, to start the class, we're gonna have an activity. It's a kind of memory game. So let me share my screen. Ever, turn on your camera, please.
Can you hear me, teacher?
I do.
No, it's something because I cannot hear you sometimes. It's interrupted. Sure, but it's supposed you. I don't know the internet connection.
I sometimes hear you.
The issue I have happened with myself.
Okay.
In internet. I'm not sure.
All right. Well,
Start again. Change the air.
do you see my screen? Do
Yes,
you see
teacher.
my screen? Yes?
Yes, teacher.
Yes.
All right. So
X,
in order
X,
to,
X.
okay, in order to review what we studied yesterday, we're gonna have this memory game. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4 columns. I have 4 columns and I have 1, 2, 3, 5 lines. No, 4 lines, sorry. Mhm. So 4 columns and 4 lines. Okay. So what we're gonna do is this. This is a memory game. So for example, you're going to give me a number, right? Can you please put your microphone on mute? So you're going to give me a number. For example, you can say, okay, teacher, column 3. All right, this is column 3. Column 3, number 3. All right, column 3, number 3. All right, and it's gonna be this one. So I click on this, and it says person. So you need to find the WH word that matches with this word. For example, which is the WH word that we use for person?
Hood.
Who? Okay,
Hood.
who? Let's see. Let's click on this one. Where? Person? It doesn't match. Okay, so this is what you're gonna do. You're going to give me a column and then you're gonna give me a line. All right, but you need to pay close attention, right? This is a memory game. Remember, this is a memory game. So I'm gonna start with you, Max.
Okay, teacher.
Give me the column.
Column 2. Number
Okay.
2. Line 2.
Line 2. Okay.
2.
All right. So this one. Okay. Reason. Give me another. Give me another.
Column 4.
Mm-hmm. Line.
Line 1.
Okay. Good job. Why matches with reason? Okay. All right. Gabby, continue, please. Give me the column. Give me the column. Give me the line.
1 and 9. And 3.
Line 3. And column?
1.
Who? Okay. Give me the other. Give me the other.
Please.
Column 3, line. No, dice que no, Maximiliano. Gracias. Column, no sé. Column 3, Gaby. Line 4.
Line
No.
4. This one, okay.
Yes, no.
No.
No. Maximiliano.
All right, let's see.
Column 1. Line 3.
What did you say, Thomas? Repeat.
Column 1.
Uh-huh.
Line 3.
Uh-huh.
Column 3. Line 3.
Column 3, line 3. This one. Okay, good job. All right, Lil, continue.
Column 3,
Mm-hmm.
line 3.
Column 3, line 3.
No, line 4, excuse me. Line 4, yes.
This one, okay.
Yes.
All right, belonging. Give me the second one. Hey, don't stain my screen. Look at this, don't stain. Don't stain my screen. Take it easy. Uh-huh. Lil.
Column 1,
Mm-hmm. Column
line 1, but the number 3.
This is line 1.
This is,
Okay, column 1.
this is
Okay, column 1, line 1.
1.
Okay, so this.
Yes. And this.
Hey, don't stain my screen. Come on. Uh-huh. All right. No, this is where the other was belonging. They don't match. Let's see. Tanya, are you there? Tanya, okay. Tanya.
Okay, teacher. Column 4
Mm-hmm.
and line 4.
Okay. Oh, okay.
And column 1
Uh-huh.
and line 1.
Are you sure, Tanya? Are you sure?
Maybe.
Te está confundiendo. Qué seguridad.
This is a where?
Okay.
No.
I don't know. Are you sure? Final answer?
Comodín del público.
Comodín del público.
So.
That's okay, Ever.
But yeah.
Okay, teacher.
All right. Yes, good job. Okay, good job, good job. Marvin.
Marvin dice que tiene problemas con el micrófono, teacher.
Okay.
Solo puede escuchar.
Calvin.
Hi, teacher.
Okay, give me the column and then you give me the line.
Column 1.
Mm-hmm.
Line.
You only have 2 and 4.
4.
Okay. Information.
4.
Okay, yes. All right, now give me the second one.
Column 3.
Uh-huh. Column 3. Which line?
Line 1.
No. Okay. Boris.
Yes, teacher.
Mm-hmm.
Column 2, line 1.
What?
Yes.
Okay, Boris, you already have it.
Column 1, line 4.
Yes, well done. Well done. Jonathan.
Hola, teacher.
Okay, continue.
Column 3, line 1.
method.
Column 2, line 3. Ooh.
Job, right? That was really random. That was really random. You didn't know. Thomas,
Hi, teacher. Column 4, line 1.
column 4. I don't have line 1. I only have 2 and 3.
Ah,
2 and 3. This is 2 and this
entonces,
is 3.
okay. Line 2.
Which?
Column 2, line 4.
4. No. Let's see. Oscar Peñate.
Hello, teacher.
Can you please turn up your camera?
No puedo, no tengo energía eléctrica en la casa, en el cantón. Ajá,
All right.
estoy con el teléfono, no tengo una conexión estable.
No.
All right. Okay.
Calmate, Ever.
Okay, so can you participate, please? Give me the column and then you give me the line.
Okay. Column 3, line 4. And column 4, line 2.
No,
line 2.
This is 2. This is line 2.
Yeah.
Not really. Not really.
Okay.
Not really. Okay, thank you for your participation.
It's my turn.
Okay.
Column 1, teacher. Column 1, column 1.
Line 2.
Line
Right?
2.
Oh, come on. You already have it.
Column 3, line 4.
Yes. Kevin.
Yeah. Column 4, line 2.
Column 4,
2, line
line
4.
2.
Column 2, line 4. Line 4.
Okay, and the last one. Choice. Which? Okay, all right, there you go. Perfect, good job. So, I don't know if you have a question about WH words. Is everything clear so far?
Yeah.
Everything clear, Lil? I see your eyes. You want to ask something?
No, teacher.
No?
After you say, after don't don't ask me.
Okay. Look at this paragraph, guys. Okay, I want you to take a look at this paragraph for 25 seconds. I want you to take a look at this paragraph for 25 seconds and try to memorize some information, okay? When the 25 seconds are over, so I'm going to ask you to tell me what you understood, okay? So 3, 2, 1, start now. Read the paragraph. Take a look at it for 25 seconds. All right, time's up, time's up, time's up. Jonathan, tell me something about the paragraph.
¿Cómo dice?
Tell me something about the paragraph, something that you remember.
Lo único que me acuerdo que decía que maneja, hace el trabajo.
English. I don't want translation. I don't want translation. Use English.
Driving at work.
Use the simple present. Use the simple present.
He's driving at work. Driving.
He drives to work.
Drives to work.
He drives to work. All right. What else, Tania? What do you remember?
He is a doctor.
He's a doctor. Okay.
He gets up at 4:30 a.m. No.
He gets up at what time?
Half past 4 a.m.
Half past 4.
Yes.
Okay, so
maybe
it means 4:30 a.m. Okay, very
okay.
early in the morning. Lil, what else do you remember?
He arrived late for the work or at work or at job.
He arrives late. He arrives late at work. Why? Why does he arrive late at work?
Because he had a problem during the traffic.
Oh, because
Se levantó tarde.
there's a lot of traffic.
Yes.
Okay. There's a lot of traffic. Ever, what else do you remember? Don't repeat the information, please.
Can you, at first?
Repeat?
No?
What did you say?
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Nothing.
I hear you.
I remember is something about the guy that he's like he's taking people sick, and he wake up late and he has to drive because he's used to take a train, but in this case he has to drive, but it's late because he wake up late. That is that I remember.
So how does he get to work? By car?
By
by train?
at first. By train, but in this case he has to drive in this day, right?
Okay,
Or in the day.
so we can say that he gets to work by train.
That's correct.
Okay. Gabby, what else do you remember?
He usually take her lunch at 12 o'clock, and this day she
or he?
He doesn't have a lunch.
So he usually has his lunch what time?
At 12 o'clock.
12 o'clock, okay. Kevin, what else? Kevin, what else?
Hasta ahí me quedé. Hasta eso lo leer.
All right. Oscar.
Hi.
What else do you remember?
And he usually get up at 6 o'clock.
He usually gets up at what time?
6 o'clock.
6 o'clock. But Tanya says that he gets up at 4:30.
I remember that it's
6 o'clock.
But today it is still on bed at 6:30 o'clock.
6:30 o'clock.
Okay. All right.
¿Sí o no? ¿Sí o no? Pues?
Yeah.
Yes.
I like
the
it.
right
I like
information.
It. Oh, thank you. Thank you.
You know,
Ahí está, ¿eh? Yo no miento.
Okay, yeah, Brian is a doctor. Okay, what else did you say? Yeah, Brian is a doctor. He usually gets up at 6 o'clock. All right, not 4:30. He usually goes to work by train. Yes, that's true. Okay. And
I'm not a liar. I told you.
You're not a liar. You're not a liar. He always has his lunch at 12. Yes, you were right, Gabby. Let's see, what else?
He always has his lunch at
12. Yes, Gabby said that.
Yes, Gabby. You're right, Gabby.
But he's driving to work. Okay, he arrives at work at 6:30 every morning, but it is 7:30 now and he's still driving. Okay, because of the traffic. Where does he say? Where does he say that? It doesn't mention the traffic, right?
Only suppose.
Yes, I mean, you are inferring, but what is the reason why he is late to work?
Because he wakes up
late.
Because he is still in the bed.
Okay.
Gets up.
All right.
Up. In the past, how is the pronunciation, teacher? Gets up.
Got up.
Got up.
Got up.
That is the reason, because he's late, because he got up.
All right. So what you're going to do right now, I'm going to give you 10 minutes. 10 minutes. So you can make as many questions as possible using WH words. Don't write down the answers. I want you to make as many questions as possible based on the paragraph that you have. Okay, I'm gonna give you 5 minutes. I think it's enough, 5 minutes. All right, so please start now. Don't write down the answers. I want you to make questions. Okay? Please start working now. 5 minutes. You have 5 minutes to write down as many questions as possible. Did you finish?
Why doesn't? Se puede why doesn't have his lunch today? ¿Ah? Ajá, en pregunta.
Yeah, that's correct.
Why doesn't? Why doesn't?
Pero esta pregunta
Perdón.
fuera
you forgot
porque no lo
asking.
toma todos los días.
No, estoy hablando solo y le quité el mío sin querer. El mío sin querer.
I thought you were asking me.
También. Es que me trabé.
Okay, guys, I think it's enough. Kevin, how many questions do you have?
Eight questions.
5.
You have 5 questions. Okay.
I know. 7 questions.
7, okay.
I question.
Sí, aprendido, ¿verdad?
Okay, Kevin.
Yeah.
Can you please ask Jonathan one of your questions?
Okay. Jonathan. Who is Brian?
He's Brian
is doctor.
Repeat your answer.
Brian is doctor.
The question is, who is Brian?
¿De qué trabaja Brian? No,
Hey,
así la pregunta.
all right, but you're using he and Brian at the same time.
Oh, okay. Brian is doctor.
Brian is a doctor. Okay, don't forget the article. Brian is a doctor. Okay, Jonathan.
Is
a doctor. Jonathan, how many questions do you have?
Kevin. Okay.
How many questions do you have?
Five.
Five questions. Okay. Can you please ask one of your questions to Lil?
Okay. Lil, what Howard Brian like to watch TV?
Can you repeat the question?
What Howard Brian like to watch TV?
I'm afraid
Why?
correct.
Se escucha entrecortado.
Mute.
Jonathan, write your question in the chat.
Okay. Ya la puse, teacher, no sé si está bueno. Así.
Voy a dejar de compartir porque yo no puedo ver el chat.
What's time?
Yo lo tengo enviado para todos, teacher, no sé si.
Sí, lo vimos.
What hours Brian likes?
¿A qué hora le gusta ver tele a Brian?
The question is, what
time?
Okay. Jonathan.
Hola.
What is the WH word that we use for time? Do you remember what we practiced yesterday?
What time Brian like to watch TV?
What time?
Brian like.
You didn't use the auxiliary. What is the auxiliary in this case? Do or does?
Does.
What time does Brian like to watch
TV?
What time does Brian like to watch TV? Okay, this question makes sense. Okay, Lil, answer the question, please.
He likes watch TV on 7:30.
Okay, Lil, what is the preposition that we use for time?
At.
In or at?
At.
At. Can you repeat the answer?
He likes watch TV.
To watch.
To watch TV at 7:30.
He likes to watch. You can say to watch, or you can say he likes watching TV at what time?
7:30.
7:30. So you can say he likes to watch or he likes watching. Both are correct. TV at 7:30. Okay.
He likes to watch or he likes watching?
It's
the same.
Yeah, it's the same.
Okay.
Okay, Lil, can you please ask one of your questions to Tanya?
Tanya, what time does Brian arrive at work?
Good question. Tania.
Podría poner el paragraph.
Okay.
Please.
What time does Brian arrive at work? That is the question.
Okay. He arrives at work at 6:30 every morning.
Every morning, okay. But in this case, he had some problems, so he is late for work, right? Okay. Tanya, please ask one of your questions to Max.
Okay. What time does he go his bed? No.
What? Okay, please, Tanya, right quick, can you write down your question in the chat?
Okay, teacher.
All right.
What time does he go?
What time does he...
No le pude poner la question plus.
All right, but it's what time does he go to bed? Sorry.
Bless you.
Thank you. What time does he go to bed?
Okay.
Max, answer the question.
Okay, teacher. He does to the bed at 12 a.m.
Okay, Max, is it necessary to use does in your answer? Or not necessary?
No.
Okay,
Sorry.
give me the answer again.
He do.
Is it necessary to use do or does in your answer?
No, teacher.
Okay, give me the answer again.
He go to the bed at 12 a.m.
So much better. Okay. Good job. Right now, Max, ask your question, please. Ask one of the questions to Giovanni.
Okay. Where does Brian... No, sorry. What time does Brian's favorite show start?
Okay, repeat.
What time does Brian's favorite show start?
Okay, it's correct. Maybe pronunciation is not that good.
Oh, okay.
Don't forget to mention the letter S to indicate possession. So what time does Brian's
Sorry, teacher.
Brian's favorite show start? There you go. What time does Brian's favorite show start? Giovanni?
Ahorita, teacher, que no veo la...
Favorite show. Brian's favorite show. Brian's favorite show or Brian's favorite program?
Okay. He does show favorite program at 7:30.
Okay, Giovanni. What is the subject in this case for your answer? He or it?
He.
Why? What time does Brian's favorite show start? Do you want to know about Brian, or do you want to know about Brian's favorite show?
Brian's favorite.
Okay. And what is the subject pronoun, Giovanni, for show? It or he?
It.
Okay, so it starts at what time?
At 7:30.
7:30. It starts at 7:30. Okay. All right, Giovanni, please ask one of your questions to Oscar Peñate. Oscar, are you there? Yes, Oscar is there. Okay, Giovanni.
Okay. What time does he have a lunch?
What time?
What time does he have a lunch?
Okay. What time does he have lunch? Giovanni.
Lunch.
Don't use the article. Don't say have a. Don't use the article. What time does he have lunch? With no article. This is really important. When we refer to meals, meaning breakfast, lunch, or dinner, we do not say the breakfast or the dinner or the lunch. You only say breakfast, dinner, or lunch. Don't use the article that, okay?
Okay.
All right, so the question is, what time does he have lunch?
What
Oscar,
time does he have lunch?
Hi.
All right.
He has the dinner at 8:30.
Lunch.
Every day.
But Giovanni is asking for lunch.
Ah, lunch. Sorry. He usually has his lunch at 12.
Okay, good. Oscar, can you please ask one of your questions to Calvin?
Okay, to Calvin.
Is he always or usually?
He usually.
And always the same.
He always has his lunch
Always.
at 12.
Yes, he always.
Okay, always. Okay, Calvin. What time Brian go to bed?
Oh, but it's repeated. Choose another.
At okay. What's Brian do in the night?
Okay. What? Calvin, what does Brian do at night?
What does?
What does Brian do at night? Calvin? Calvin? Can you hear me?
Let me see, teacher.
Okay. All right.
Is dining? Is dining? Está cenando, creo que sí se dice.
Brian has his dinner at 8:30. He's having dinner now. Or you can say that he watches his favorite program. Right, Oscar?
Yes, I have two answers because Brian watch TV and then he have a dinner.
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 Okay. So yeah, he watches his favorite program and he has dinner.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So, guys, I want you to focus on this paragraph again, and we're going to go over the reading. In order to make ourselves understood, we need to focus on punctuation. All right, if you see, for example, a period, you have a period right here. So your tone of voice changes. So it goes down a little bit. Brian is a doctor. If you focus on the way I'm pronouncing and I'm reading this paragraph, you will realize about what I'm telling you. Brian is a doctor. Brian is a doctor. Remember that if you say Brian is a doctor, that sounds like a question, right? But it's not a question. It's a sentence. Brian is a doctor. Brian is a doctor. The second one sounds like a question, but the first one sounds like a sentence. All right, and you make a pause right there because you have a period. Then you continue. So you need to focus on periods, commas, right, as well. So listen, Brian is a doctor. He looks after and try to link sounds. Remember, okay, consonant, vowel. So Brian is a doctor. He looks after sick people. He looks after sick people. He looks after sick people. It's not a question. It's a sentence. So Brian is a doctor. He looks after sick people. He usually gets up at, hey, don't stain my screen. Hey, Kevin. I get
No, yo no
you.
soy. Ay, no.
All right. Brian is a doctor. He looks after sick people. He usually gets up at 6 o'clock. All right. Remember the intonation, right? It goes down because you are not reading questions. You are reading a paragraph. Today, he is late. It is 6:30 and he is still in bed. Another intonation that goes down, right? He usually goes to work by train, but today he is driving to work. Period. Period. So you make a pause, right? And then you continue. He arrives at work at 6:30 every morning, but it is 7:30 now and he is still driving. You see? If you take a look at this, there's no commas, there's no periods. So try to read fluently. He arrives at work at 6:30 every morning, but it is 7:30 now and he is still driving. No pauses because we don't have commas. One more time. He arrives at work at 6:30 every morning, but it is 7:30 now and he's still driving. Okay, so let's continue. It's 12 o'clock now, period. You make a pause, all right? He always has his lunch at 12, but today he isn't having lunch at 12, comma. You finish, all right? So he's looking after his sick patients. Patience is the right pronunciation. Patience. It is 7:30 now. Brian is watching TV. Okay, you have a period right there. No, you have a comma. You have a comma right here. Then you have a period right here. So it is 7:30 now. Brian is watching TV. Period. He usually watches TV at 7:30 because his favorite program starts at 7:30. Okay, fluently, right? No commas, no periods. Okay, Brian has his dinner at 8:30 every day, and he is having dinner now. It is 24. What time is 24? Max? What?
12 de la noche.
Okay, all right. Okay, it is 24 now. Brian is going to bed. Period. He always goes to bed at 24. Okay, so who wants to read? Who wants to read? Kevin, can you try?
Okay.
All right, Kevin and then Oscar. Okay, Kevin, please focus on your intonation. Respect punctuation. Commas and periods. Okay, 3, 2, 1, start now.
Brian is a doctor. He looks after sick people. He usually gets up at
6 o'clock. Today is late. It is 6:30 and he is still in bed. He usually goes to work by train, but today he is driving too late
To work.
He arrived at work at 6:30 every morning, but it is 7:30 now, and he is still driving.
Okay, Kevin, I want you to try that sentence one more time, okay? Don't make any pause. Remember, he arrives at work at 6:30 every morning, but it is 7:30 now and he's still driving.
Suena como una música de Eminem.
No. Okay, all right. Try it again, try it again.
Desde ahí, he
Yeah,
arrives.
he arrives.
He arrived at work at 6:30 every morning, but it's 7:30 now, and he is still driving.
Okay, guys, what makes you be more fluent is the fact of linking sounds. So that's why you need to apply the rule I told you, right? If when you have a consonant and then you have a vowel, so you need to link sounds. He arrives at the first linking sound. He arrives at work at 6:30 every morning. But it is, right? Two linking sounds. But it is 7:30 now, and he is still he is still driving. He is still driving. Okay, Kevin, try one more time.
He arrives at work at 6:30 every morning, but it's 7:30 now, and he's still driving.
Okay. All right.
And he's still driving.
Continue.
It's 12 o'clock now. He always has his lunch at 12, but today he isn't having lunch at 12. He's looking after his patient.
Patience.
It is 7:30 now.
It's plural. Patience.
Patient. It is 7:30 now. Brian is watching TV. He usually watches TV at 7:30 because his favorite program starts at 7:30.
Star set.
Starts at 7:30. Brian has his dinner at 8:30 every day, and he's having dinner now. It is 12 now. Brian is going to bed. He always goes to bed at 12.
Okay. Oscar? Oscar?
When you finish, Kevin?
You need to start from the beginning. Brian is a doctor.
Okay. Brian is a doctor. He looks after sick people. He usually gets up at 6 o'clock. Today he's late. It is 6:30 and he's still in bed. He usually goes to work by train, but today he's driving to work. Continue?
Yeah, continue.
Okay, he arrives at work at 6:30 every morning, but it is 7:30 now, and he is still driving.
Can you please read that part?
Which one?
He arrives at work.
He's driving to work?
No, he arrives.
He arrives.
Okay. He arrives at work at 6:30 every morning, but it is 7:30 now and he's still driving.
Okay, so much better.
Okay. It's 12 o'clock now. He always has his lunch at 12, but today he isn't having lunch at 12. He's looking after his 6 parents.
Patient.
Sorry. Patients. It is 7:30 now. Brian is watching TV. He usually watches TV at 7:30 because his favorite program starts at 7:30. Brian has his dinner at 8:30 every day, and he's having that dinner now. It is 24 now. Brian, he's going to bed. He always goes to bed at 4:24.
All right, good job. One thing, and this is for everyone. The pronunciation for this word is this one. Letter L is silent. We do not pronounce it. Okay, so we say half. Half.
Teacher. Y patient es casi similar la pronunciación a patient, pero de paciencia.
Yeah, it's the same.
Patient.
Patient.
Okay.
But one thing is patience. That means paciencia. Patient is paciente.
Patient.
Okay, let me write down here on the chat. Patient. Patient.
Patient.
Patience. Patience. Okay, look at that.
Patient.
This is, okay, this is an adjective. It can be an adjective or a noun, because in this case, it refers to a noun. Seek patience. It's a noun. But for example, I can ask you, Boris, are you patient? And I'm not referring to the fact that you are at the hospital, right? I'm asking you for a quality of your personality. Are you patient, Boris? Yes or not? Yes, you are, or okay. All right, so you say, yes, I am. And patience is the noun. So patience in Spanish is paciencia. You got it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Oscar, are you patient?
No, I am not.
You're not patient. Okay. Do you think, Oscar, that I am patient?
I know, I can see.
Come on.
Or not.
Huh?
Or not. Or no, you are.
I think I am.
Yes.
I think I am at work with my students. I'm patient. Okay. Lil, can you participate, please?
Okay, teacher. Start.
Yes.
Brian is a doctor. He looks after sick people. He usually gets up at 6 o'clock. Today, he is late. It is 6:30 and he's still in bed. He usually goes to work by train, but today he's driving to work. He arrives at work at 6:30 every morning, but it is 7:30 now and he is still driving. It's 12 o'clock now. He always has his lunch at 12, but today he isn't having lunch at 12. He's looking after his six patients. It is 7:30 now.
What, Lil?
It
is half or half?
It is 7:30 now. Brian is watching TV. He usually watches TV at 7:30 because his favorite program starts at 7:30. Brian has his dinner at 8:30 every day and he's having dinner now. It is 12 or 24?
Both are correct.
It is 24 and now Brian is going to bed. He always goes to bed at 24.
Okay. Another thing, and this is for everyone as well. Oops. When you read this, he usually gets up at 6 o'clock, but I don't hear that you pronounce the letter S. So I hear that you say he usually get up, but get up is the base form of the verb. And right there, you don't have the base form of the verb. You have the third form of the verb. So you need to pronounce this like gets up, not get up. We get up, they get up, you get up. But in this case, this is third person. He usually gets up. He usually gets up, and you join the two sounds, right? He usually gets up at, he usually gets up at 6 o'clock. Okay, all right, guys. So maybe you can take up. Well, I have this PDF document on Schoology, and maybe you can focus on this paragraph. And for you to practice more, you can read at home. All right, but try to read as fluent as you can, right? I mean, applying linking sounds, respecting punctuation, okay, and everything, right? So you can practice more. So we are going to go over the attendance for today's lesson. Okay. Oscar and Maya. Okay, absent. Ever? 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 Are you there?
Missing.
Se fue Ever.
No llores, toma, mañana va a ver.
Tania,
Present teacher.
Giovanni. Giovanni. Missing.
Present teacher, present.
Oh, okay. Oscar.
Present.
Edgar. Missing. Gaby.
Present.
Thomas.
Present.
Lil.
Present.
Kevin.
Present.
Max.
Present.
Jonathan.
Present, teacher.
Andrea. Okay. Calvin.
Present, teacher.
Alex. No, forget about that. Gabriel.
Who is Alex?
Missing.
Alex never showed up. Never. I don't know. I don't know, Alex. Gabriel, are you there?
Missing, teacher.
Missing,
no
right? Missing. Pero ayer tampoco estuvo.
Ayer sí, no sé, teacher. A ver, sí. Hoy, ¿por qué lo vi ahí en la misma bahía?
Okay, Boris.
Present, teacher.
And Marvin Zuniga.
En el chat dijo present el niño.
What? Okay. So this is it for today's lesson. Hey guys, tomorrow you're gonna be assigned. Tomorrow I'm gonna give you some homework so you can submit on Friday. But don't worry, right? Don't worry. Okay. Go and rest. Don't worry.
Thank you.
Okay. All right. So I'll see you tomorrow, guys. Good night.
Okay, good night.
Good night, teacher. Good night. See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow. Good night, teacher.
Tomorrow.
Good night.
Bye.